Steve, 3-2 at Maidstone this afternoon. What are your initial thoughts on today's game?
Well, obviously, I'm delighted to go back on the bus with 3 points. I think the way the game panned out, we had really good spells in the first half. Scored 2 very good goals from different areas, which I've been saying this week. We do need to chip in from all over the pitch. So 2 different areas, 2 good goals first half, and then but we still had things that we could have done better first half. Ainsley was called into action 3 times where he made 3 very good saves and kept us with a clean sheet first half, and then second half the plans to play as well as we did first half, but to tighten up. And for large spells we did, and we went 3-0 up, and it should have been it's never going to be comfortable, but it should have been a case of us keeping the ball, making good decisions. But they went a little bit more direct, and we didn't deal with the balls in the box as well as we should. But we made a couple of substitutions, which I thought was the right thing to do because of the surface, because of how lads have had injuries and illnesses and things like that. But we just got a little bit sort of scatty at the end of the game, and as I say, I was pleased to see the full-time whistle in the end.
Yas's reaction after Tuesday night's game at Salford, is that what you wanted today?
Yeah, as I say, there's things we can definitely do better, and the lads have said that in the dressing room. The lads under no illusions that we need to tighten up on a lot of things. But you go away from home, and it's another London trip where we'll come back with 3 points. So, as I said, we'd have taken that yesterday, but just got a little bit hairy at the end, where I thought we could have been a little bit calmer and, as I said, defended the box a bit better.
Yeah, and by Christmas, 13 wins, more than you managed the whole of last season in the league. How does that make you feel?
Well, as I said to you a couple of weeks back, this is what I would consider my squad. I wanted to be judged this season on the lads I'd put together in the summer, and they're doing great for me. But we're under no illusions how difficult it's going to be to stay where we are or to even improve on where we are. So it's going to be a very tough Christmas schedule, which we know the travelling that we do tonight. Luckily, we've got 2 or 3 games now where we're at home and we can prepare a little bit better, hopefully. So, but I couldn't have asked for much more than what they've done for us so far this season. But only just over halfway there, so lots of work to do.
And Luke Molyneux, 2 goals today. He seems to be getting better by the week. Yeah,
I thought Luke would enjoy playing on this surface today. He's a great footballer. First goal, very, very good. Great take and a great finish. Second one, he just capitalised on a mistake, but when he went through and the confidence he's playing with at the moment, you never really expect him to do anything else but hit the target, and it's great for him. And Tom White's just grown in stature every game, and played Scotty Barrow in a different position today in the middle of a 3. And he done well. Just proves that Scotty can play a number of positions now. So we haven't got a massive squad, but we've got lads who can be a little bit more versatile, and they proved that today. And as I say, I'm just disappointed that the last 10 minutes wasn't a lot calmer.
I say this with most away trips, but weekend before Christmas, 600-mile round trip, to see the fans in the numbers today, 37 million.
Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they? And as I say, I'd have been as heartbroken for them as I would have been for myself if we hadn't have came away with 3 points today. So I'm pleased they've got something to go back and cheer, and I look forward to seeing them in the numbers on Boxing Day.
On a positive note, people may not know about, you've ended the quiz hoodoo, 3 points today for the first time.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've forgotten about that. Yeah, that should have been mentioned in the dressing room. Yeah, no, listen, it's we don't get to stay over many times in London. I think the lads have enjoyed it. They've stayed in a nice hotel. They've been able to prepare for the game today, and they put a really good shift in for me against the team who, once they had 2 or 3 good chances. I say the goalie played well for us, and once they got the tails up in the second half, they were coming at us thick and fast. So to come out of it with 3 points is really pleasing.
Full of confidence going into Hartlepool now on Boxing Day.
Yeah. I mean, Hartlepool have just got a new manager. That can have a positive effect on them, but we couldn't be in much more positive mood. We'll get our biggest home crowd of the season. I would think for sure on Boxing Day, and the lads have all. The lads are. A lot of them are local lads, so they'll know it's a derby. They'll know it's a northeast derby, so everybody will be up for it, and I'm sure Hartlepool will as well. So I'm sure it'll make for a good game of football.
What type of game are you expecting on Boxing Day?
I'm expecting a really, really tough game. I'm expecting us to try and physically cope, and then play when we can and get the ball down. But it's going to be, if derbies are anything to go by, and certainly the last two derbies we played at this time last year, you know, where there was nothing between the two sides. So I don't expect it to be anything more than a really tight, tough, competitive affair.
And Gateshead International Stadium on Boxing Day, place to be for football fans in the North East, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's Newcastle on playing that day. We've done as well as anybody could have imagined, probably better than anybody could have imagined so far. And you know, with a bit of backing and a bit more help from the fans, and who knows where it can take us this season. But as I said, just over halfway, so not getting too excited.
Still a few games, a few days to go yet, but are you expecting a full strength squad after resting a few today?
I'm hoping so, yeah. I'm seeing a couple of lads with ice on the legs. I'll know more tomorrow. The next time we'll train will be Christmas Eve, so I'll know more then, obviously. But I'm expecting a fully fit squad to go in, with the exception of the only one that there's a doubt over is Greg Ollie. You know, Greg turned his ankle on Thursday at Newcastle, and he seems to think it's not that bad, but it still could be sort of a week to 10 days. So we'll see how he's reacted to that. And you know, I'm expecting Greg, if there's any chance he can play, I'm sure he'll put himself forward to playing a game like this.
Finally, a great early Christmas present to go home to.
It is, yeah. It's what we wanted. We didn't think it was going to be easy. It wasn't easy in the end. It made it more difficult than we should have done. But we wouldn't have got any more points if we came away 3-0. So it's what we wanted. So yeah, Merry Christmas, hopefully.
Cheers.
Cheers.